Hey guys, Coupons Provide here, and today I'm coming at you with a super quick sticker organization video for a large sticker collection. Now, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you probably know that I have quite a massive sticker collection, but a lot of it was given to me and sent as a blessing through friend mails and so on from friends to the channel. And guys, I'm talking about going all out, like multiples and multiples of many different things. So I do not take my sticker collection for granted, and I have contributed myself to the collection. So to all of you who have sent and actually built this collection to what it is, so that I can have supplies on hand to do videos and cute little layouts and creative ideas and whatnots now and in the future, I am very grateful and I appreciate it. And as you know, anything that I have ever been sent is always given a home, taken care of and loved, and used to spread happiness either to you guys or friends and family and so on. So that being said, it is for a large collection, but it could totally work for a small collection. And when you have so many, it's really hard to break it down into categories that allow you to kind of condense or consolidate them to a smaller category. I hope that makes sense. So what I did notice is that having so many, they were more likely to fall in a smaller category with a general label. So what I did do was I focused on flat paper stickers. I also added the thickers collection, and then I added 3Ds. So all of the stickers that I have can be broken down into those three types of categories, and then in each section they can be divided however you like. I chose to go with alphabetical, but not necessarily A for apple, B for ball, things for like of that nature. I did, let's say for example, love, that has all the things that relate to love that I look at and they make me feel like it's love related, such as hearts or kissy faces or, you know, lips, things like that. That is love to me. Also, when you have a huge category of something that kind of is similar to something else, it's okay to give it its own category. For example, owls. I have a whole lot of owl stickers in so many different styles and types and whatnots. So what I did was gave owls their own category, but I did break it down by the flat, thicker, and 3D. Separating owls from pets, I consider anything that is a kind of barnyard or woodland creature or anything like that. I consider it to be pets because my kids like to have stuffed animals and they call them pets. So anything that I would probably consider to be a pet for them, I put it under the pets. So I hope that helps. So we're going to take a look at the different things that I have broken it down to, but starting off with the supplies, I actually found my pouches at Dollar Tree, and these are some of my absolute most favorite pouches, and I use them in so many different sections of my office. I use them for office supplies, I use them to separate the important information in my truck, I use them for all kinds of things because they are gorgeous and very colorful but clean and coordinated at the same time. They are a large size and can accommodate most stickers. Any stickers that did not fit in the pouches, I did cut them down, but I barely had to do that, and it was pretty simple and quick. It didn't take that long. Also, I did remove the original product packaging because it just took up way too much space. And considering the money that I've put into other systems and did not work, this was definitely worth the cutting because it just allows you to condense it down and have a coordinated system. So let's go ahead and take a look at what each one looks like. I'm going to go ahead and pull just any one random pouch out, and you can see that I have a label on the pouch. Now all I did to label the pouch was took some fabric washi tape or fabric adhesive tape, because the fabric tape is usually a lot more tacky than regular washi tape or paper tape. The reason that's important is because you're going to be opening and closing these files a lot, so you're going to need them to have a lot of flexibility. Also, you need them to be very tacky and stuck onto the plastic. This plastic is textured. I hate that sound. It makes my ears like freak out, but I did it for you guys. Like I'm grinding my teeth right now. But since it is textured, the paper tape or washi tape or anything else like that does not stick too well. Also, I would say duct tape would probably work, but it would have to be a good quality duct tape. Also, it would have to be a solid print so it looks nice and clean and not too chaotic, and you can just look and see what you're looking for. Looking at the front, this is what it looks like. Super, simple and basic to what an accordion pouch is. But what I love is look at the colors in this pouch. It is so adorable. I love them. Very, very nice and clean. And as you can see, I did keep the packaging to some, but I only kept the packaging to the ones that didn't have so many in quantity. So that's a look at the inside. And as you can see here, I did label this one, and it's shapes, shipping, skulls, sweet treats, and these are the thickers and 3D. Super simple, right? Shapes is anything like arrows, circles, triangles, anything that is a basic shape and something that you think of as a shape when you see it. That's what goes in there. Shipping is going to be any type of stamp or postage or anything like that. Skulls is pretty self-explanatory, anything skull related. Sweet treats is going to be desserts, shakes, cookies, cupcakes, things like that, if it's not related to love. Like a lot of the Valentine's Day stuff is a lot love related, hearts and all that, so you can kind of put that in there or break it up into a seasonal or holiday category. Here I just put what it is, thicker and 3D. When it comes to flat stickers, I do put those in their own section. So if it's overwhelming one pouch, it doesn't matter if you separate it into another pouch, as long as you label accordingly. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at the pouch with the same category. So you can see here, this one says photos, shapes, skulls, sweet treats, and flats. Now, photos is anything that is landscape or realistic looking. Shapes, again, it's the flat stickers that are in shapes. Skull stickers, sweet treats, and flats. So we're gonna take a look inside this one. Super simple to understand, guys. You can see here, sweet treats is anything that is cakes, cupcake, ice cream, anything related to that. And you can see I cut this one down. It doesn't matter. It was a super long sheet from Dollar Tree. If you've seen those, you know what I'm talking about. Cut it down. It doesn't matter if it's in there fine. These skulls. And you can see these are all flatter stickers. They don't add too much layer or too much thickness. So these store very well. And this is the shapes. You can see all the different shapes. So that is pretty much where I get my breakdown from. I consider it to be either a flat, a thicker, or a 3D, and I will explain that to you here. We all know what flat is, right? So it's a flat sticker, it's a flat paper sticker, or if it's something that you put into your planners or your pages, it's not too elevated and add any or too much texture to a sheet. Now thickers are thicker than a flat sticker, and 3D are multiple layers of stickers. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. So this is the owls category. As you can see, I have a ton of owl stuff, and I also have flats in the other pouch. This is a thicker sticker. It's a flat sticker, but it's nice and cushiony, and it's very thick, and you could definitely feel a lot of texture on this sheet. So that is a thicker sticker. It's thicker than your normal flat sticker. This is also a thicker sticker. There's not multiple layers of this, even though these do pop up quite a bit. A 3D sticker is something like this, where it is multiple layers of sheets of paper or anything like that, and they are stacked on top of each other and pop up from the page. That is a 3D sticker. That's how I break it down in my mind. So here is also another example of 3D stickers. There's 2 sheets of paper, and then there's also an embellishment on the top. That is a 3D sticker. If you're still not clear about a thicker sticker, here it goes. It is a solid sticker. It is not flat like paper, but it's poofy and cushiony and really, really cute. So look at those things are adorable. Anyway, I love, these are probably my favorite owl stickers of like all time because they are just so cute. And I'm messing it up, I peeled it off on accident. Okay, so that is a look at what the difference is between thicker and 3D. I do hope that that is clear. So again, I do break my categories down. by flat, thicker, and 3D. And then on the actual label, when I break it down on the item that it is, I like to generalize the categories. So let's start off with what I have from left to right, because it goes in alphabetical order from left to right, because that is how we read and that is how we think of words. So the first one is I didn't have anything with A's. If you have anything with A's, it's fine. You can add it in, add another folder. I have a pouch set aside for A's. So this one is banners, food, critters, and they are flat stickers. So easy, right? I know. Critters is anything that is bugs or like insects and things like that. Food is food that is not a sweet treat. It's like hot dogs, burgers, pizzas, drinks, and stuff like that. Then we're going to move on to B's. So this is going to move on to anything that is in those same categories, but it is the thickers and the 3Ds. Keeps it super simple and easy to understand. Here we have critters, thickers, and 3D, because there's a lot of those in different styles and different brands and stuff, and they usually take up a lot of space because those are the cutest ones that are out there. I buy more of those, so they do need their own little category. Then we have emoji, fabric, fashion, floral, food, and these are all flat stickers. Now we're going to move on to the next one, and this one is floral, thickers, and 3Ds, because it's one of the items that I purchased the most. Here we have icons, kids. These are flat, thicker, and 3D, because I don't buy a lot of these stickers. They all fit into one pouch, which is awesome. Here we have labels, small to large, flat. So it's very simple to understand. They are labels that are small to large labels, and they're all flat in there. Here we have love, which is anything hearts and kissy faces and whatnot's related. Music is music notes, music sheets, and all that, and it is anything that is guitars or anything like that is related to that. Here we have police, flat. Police is self-explanatory. Any police or law enforcement stickers. Also military can go in here. Flat, thicker, and 3D. So I don't have way too many of these different types, so they go in here. Now the love, owls, and pets are all flats, as you can see, and they're all in here. So they're all pretty much alphabetical order and in the same sections, so that I know if I'm looking here at the love, owls, and pets, I'm probably going to find the love, music, police, flat, thicker, whatever right next to it. Next we have owls in thickers and 3D. Here we have pets in thickers and 3D. Here we have photos, shapes, skulls, and sweet treats in flat. You'll notice that you can hold so much more in a flat pouch than a 3D pouch. Once you start going into the thickers and 3Ds, you might start breaking them down just a little bit more, like I did over here with the banners, flats, and then the critters, thickers 3D, and the B thickers 3D. These have their own little categories off from the flats because they have a lot more quantity, and I'm more likely to buy those that they will need their own pouch. Here we have, did we go over this? I don't know. Photo, shapes, skulls, and sweet treats in the flats. Shapes, shipping, skulls, sweet treats in thicker 3D. And quotes, letters, tags, flat and thicker 3D. Here we have T through Z, flat and 3D, or flat to 3D. So let's break down a little bit of the T through Z. Well, for me, that is anything that is vacation related or occasion related, like birthdays or anniversaries, weddings. To-dos is anything that's like camping or carnival or casino, anything that is something that you want to do or that you have done and want to remember that you did it, things like that. So to-dos, vacation, occasion, and then anything specific to those letters of the alphabet. Here I do have another extra pouch just in case, so I don't have to take the other ones out of the container where I store them. And if I do need one and make a new category, I just pull it from there. Now I do have an envelope here. I found this at Dollar Tree, and this one holds my large sticker sheets that I did not want to cut down because they're just so adorable as is, right? I know, look at that, so cute. I only found one of these sheets, guys, at Dollar Tree, and I never found another one, and I was pretty upset about that. I do hope they come back because they are so adorable that I've been scared to use it because it's just so cute. And what if I never find one ever again? But I know that's not logical thinking. Anyway, I put anything that is a huge sheet in here that I don't want to cut down or just doesn't make any sense to cut down. So I will show you that really quick. In here we have labels from Dollar Tree. There's just a bunch of different shaped labels. And see how they're kind of offset on the sheet? It's kind of hard to cut around that and put it into a category. And it would probably just look messy. So I did leave them on the full sheet. Here we have some large labels that you can't cut down. And here we have some skull sheets that are kind of offset as well, and it didn't make sense to cut them down because they would still be bigger than the pouch. And then here we have more. Here we have this huge owl sheet. Again, if I were to cut it down, it would be really oddly cut. It wouldn't look cute. So yeah, I just left them full size as a sheet. And then the food ones. So I have those there, and I have them in a clear pouch to remind myself that they are there, and I can always see them and kind of flip through them if I want to. So that is pretty much it, guys. Every single one of the pouches was only $1, and it's definitely affordable. It holds a whole bunch of product, and I do think that I cut down the categories enough to have it clean and separated, and then in each category I can have different sections that are alphabetical order. There's definitely room for growth, and if I need to buy another pouch, it's a pretty consistent product at Dollar Tree that I will be able to find it the next time I go in there. And even if I can't, I have a few on back stock, because anything at Dollar Tree, if you like it, you gotta buy a lot of them because if you go back, somebody else would have liked it too for the price, and they probably won't be there. That is a lesson we all learn in the Dollar Tree community. So I do hope that this gave enough information. I don't think that you need to label the tags on the inside of the divider or of the pouch, because your sections are very general and they can kind of grow out of that. So if you do that, then you're going to have to continuously relabel. And I just don't think that that is something that is necessary, because you could easily divide it in different pockets, because if you have 20 owl sticker sets in one of the first little dividers, maybe you just want to cut it so that it goes into the next divider, and you're going to have it labeled already, so the labels are just kind of pointless on the inside. Plus, I think it makes it look a lot nicer, and it also keeps your brain working to remember and reteach yourself every single time what your categories are. That way, whenever you purchase items as well, you know to relate those items to your categories, and it just helps your system flow consistently because you're constantly thinking about the existing system. So I do hope that this helped you guys. Super affordable, super easy, very adorable. We covered the packaging, we covered the type of labeling and why I chose to go with the fabric adhesive tape. Also, we discussed the different categories and the breakdown of the different sections in each category. We also have room for growth if we need it. We also have enough room for downsizing if we need it, because it will still be nice and coordinated. It's very clean looking and it doesn't take up a lot of space. I simply designated its own little shelf here. I did have a system that I used a binder and divider, or binders and dividers, and then just the dividers and a file system, and it was just taking up way too much space. It didn't look nice. I did not like it. This, I love walking by here and seeing it open and displayed and knowing that all of that stuff is confined to this one space now. So if that was helpful, go ahead and leave me a comment down below on what helped you out or what you were inspired by as far as the information that I gave you guys. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share it with somebody that might need it as well, and subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram, Google+, and my Facebook group at Coupons Provide. And don't forget, guys, keep couponing. Bye.